Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Yeah, we took a absolute truckload of horses down to Terang through the week, and unfortunately we had 3 seconds. But I thought the horses raced well, and a couple of horses that we've trialled up the last few weeks and took to the races have performed well. One Penny Red, I thought he was really good. Just found a little bit tough the last little bit, but last time in he was a little bit of a speedy squib and was sort of weak late, but he's really turned that around now, and he sort of sat off the speed and worked home nice. So he looks like he's in for a good prep. Filly called Honey Magic was her first start for us. It was interesting, she's been showing good speed in her trials, and she sort of showed good speed again yesterday and raced really well. The horse that beat her was a $300,000 yearling going to Terang, going around for 20 grand, so they'd have to win 3 of them to pay for the GST, but anyway, that's what you're running into. But she went really well. Before she came to us, she sort of used to get a long way back in her races and half pie work home, so I thought for her to sit up nice and handy was good. And Little Flat Kapper, he only a young horse. I took him to Dunkeld and was half cheeky about his chances there, and he sort of ran off the track, so we had to trial him again, put blinkers on him, and we did that, and he drew a good gate, and geez, I thought he ran a really good second, but geez, I thought the winner was impressive. It's a nice horse, so it'll certainly go on to better things. I think you'll find there'll be a fair bit of form come out of that whole race meeting. Even the horse, I ran a horse called Manzo who was pretty disappointing. I haven't found anything wrong with him, but he might have been just a bit flat second up, I'm not sure, but geez, the horse that won his race is a nice horse, so I reckon there's probably 3 or 4 horses out of that race meeting that'll go on to be sort of city grade horses. Okay, now runners this week, a little bit all over the shop this week. Friday at Geelong. Now, I'll take Tavitaka there, goes up to the 2400. Absolutely no excuses. She needs to do something, or she won't be around much longer. She's shown us enough here at home, and she should be competitive in this sort of race. So there'll be no excuses for her. She's very fit and well, works good. She needs to turn her form around. I thought her last start was a little bit disappointing. Also got Benatari in at Geelong on Friday. He seems to be going okay. I had him in through the week, and we just got that really hot 40-degree day, and it just knocked him around a little bit. So I didn't run him, give him a quiet couple of days, and he seems back to his old self. So he'll run there on Friday. He's a nice enough sort of horse, and we're just going to try and get him over maybe 1,1600 metres this time. So we'll just sort of bounce. He's a natural go-forward horse. See how we go there. Friday night. Now, Lorenzetti couldn't be going any better. I think he's going extremely well. He's actually first emergency on Friday night. I scratched him from Sandown Wednesday to go to Friday night, so really sweating on him getting a run. If he gets a run, I don't care how strong it is, in that sort of grade, he'll be all over that sort of race. So, and he's going really well. That takes us then to Saturday. Now, I've got Gambeson up at Wangaratta. He needs to do something. His last 2 starts, his track work's outstanding, that horse. He's as good a track worker as you get, and he just hasn't taken it to the races at all. So we've taken the blinkers off him, we put a crossover noseband on him to make him breathe better and relax a bit more and have him hit the line, but he really needs to turn his form around. His last 2 starts has been terrible. I've also got Prince Ziggy in at Flemington. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to run him. I've got him in at Flemington Saturday or go to the Yarra Glen Cup next Friday. I'm just a believer of when a horse is at the peak of his form, run him in as good a race as you can run him in. And his work was very sharp through the week. He's a ball of muscle. He looks fantastic. I reckon this run and his next run will be his peak runs through the prep. So I'm sort of keen to get him to a really good standard of race. Hence he's in Flemington on a Saturday going around for 130,000. And I'm pretty keen to run him. I'll just have a close look at the race and see how the race maps. He's drawn a good gate. He's got the leading apprentice on, so he gets lots of ticks in the box. It is a significant stronger field than what he's been running against, but he is absolutely humming, this horse. So as I said, when they're going well, run them. Sunday Bendigo, Honey Wine goes there. I'm surprised by the depth of this race. There's actually a lot of form in this race and a big field. I really didn't think there's this sort of graded race everywhere on the weekend, and I thought Bendigo might have been the weak link there, but it hasn't. The race has held up pretty strong. But we've changed a bit with him, trying to get him to hit the line a little bit better. We'd probably just ride him 2/3 of the way back through the field and have him sort of wind up. We took him to Dunkeld the other day and we sort of straightened up last, and he sort of half pie worked home, but the race was all over by the time he got out. So hopefully he can just sort of bounce, be running sort of midfield or a bit worse, and wait and be very patient and hit the line hard. You know, I just reckon he's better than this grade, but unfortunately he just hasn't progressed through. So probably at the crossroads a little bit, this horse, as to where he go, whether he turns into a country horse or a midweek city horse. But he won't be produced any better than what he can be on Sunday. He's in outstanding order, so he gets his chance. Okay, Wednesday at Sandown. Now I've got Minyinga in there in a 1400 metre mares race. I reckon that's absolute spot on for her. She raced really well first up. She's had plenty of time to get over that. She galloped up great here yesterday morning. She'll probably have a nice solid gallop here on Saturday morning, which will just prepare her beautifully for Wednesday. Just needs to draw a gate, get a bit of luck, and she'll be all over that sort of race. I think she's going to have a really good prep, that mare. And just like how I've got zero issues with her, she's always been a mare that's had a little bit of a sore knee, where at the moment she's 100% sound. She's galloping up really good. She looks as good as you'll ever see a horse look. So she gets her chance Wednesday.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse, a horse called Lorenzetti. Only a little horse, but tries his guts out. You'd love to have a stable full of horses that try as hard as he does. He ran first up over at Moonee Valley over 1500 and went super. With any sort of luck, he probably finished a couple of lengths closer, but he ran 30, went great, and we'll go up to the 2000, same track and same grade, but just need another scratching and he'll get a run. But if he does get a run, he should give it a real shake. He probably the only query, going up to 2000 metres second up, but with any sort of luck, he's drawn barrier 1, so he should posse up right behind the leaders. So Prince Ziggy actually won this race last year, so if he can win that race and follow on with it like Prince Ziggy did, he'll be in for a super prep. So really excited to get in the races and see what he can do.
Now our guest tipster Brian last week, he did a pretty good job. He tipped an odds-on shot or a very short price shot. Then he actually got another short price horse beaten, and his other one was scratched. So bad luck, Brian, you're out. This week, Brad Wombwell's come in from Petstock. We buy all our feed from Petstock, and they're always a really good supporter of our stable. So here's Brad with this week's tips.
G'day everyone, my name is Brad and I am a part owner of a horse at Emsley Lodge called Pantera. Jamie has roped me in to be the guest tipster this week, so we're going to Flemington on Saturday. The best bet will be race 7, number 2, DEFIBRILLATE. It's been in fairly good form, so it should be thereabouts again, I would say. And the value bet will be race 4, number 10, St Joey's. It's had a fairly good race, won very well at Wombwell last start, and yeah, should be able to keep going on with it. Hopefully I've steered you into a couple of winners with those 2 horses. So good luck and good punting.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Pretty busy week again this week. A bit stiff the other day, Terang, 3 seconds. That was a bit annoying, but anyway, horses are racing well. You only complain about seconds when you're running thirds. What do we got this week? A couple of nice chances again. Don't know where I'll take Ziggy. I got him in on Saturday at Flemington, and it's a really, really strong race, but he's just going so well, so I might have a roll of the dice and run him there. If not, I'll hold him back to the Yarra Cup following Friday. What else? A little filly I've got called Pink Angel. She'll have a trial on Wednesday at Geelong, and then she'll probably go to the races in another couple of weeks after that. She's been a little bit of a difficult horse to train, but I think she's pretty right. Speaking of Pink Angel, don't forget our Pink Angel race day is on Australia Day this year at Geelong, so if anyone wants to attend, it's supporting the breast care nurses here in Geelong, so by all means contact Janet and get your ticket there. It's always a great day, and yeah, it's on Australia. I think it's the first time it's been on Australia Day, so that'll be always a good day. But yeah, we got a pretty busy time of it, and hopefully around about that Christmas period we're going to be pretty busy, but there's a lot of horses there that are sort of ready to win, so cross our finger we can have more than seconds. Till next week, see you later.
At Emsley Lodge. Do you want me to start again?
Start again. No, it's all wrong.
That's it. Good luck. Thank you.